And this kind of stuff takes a lot of time to do. It's research that the users are doing for us, and we get a lot of this stuff. So as designers, balance that because.
Bora ver qual é a autorização.
I want to know what you think about everything we announce. Hang out with us here and also there. Last year, we announced quite an anticipated update, the Caves and the Cliffs update. We've seen all the incredible things you've done with Caves and Cliffs Part 1 and can't wait to see what you do with Part 2. Agnes and Henrik are here to give us a peek into the surprising development process for Caves and Cliffs Part 2. Hi Agnes, hi Henrik.
Hello.
Agnes, how are you feeling?
I'm super happy to be here. I'm excited, very excited.
So excited. And Henrik, it's your first time on the Minecraft live stage.
It is. It's not your first time though, right?
It is not my first time. You two are going to tell us about Caves and Cliffs Part 2, and the thing that I think is the most amazing is how involved and how essential the community was to making it.
Yes, yeah, this update changes basically everything about the world generation in the game. So we've added like massive mountains, massive caves, and it's been really hard to kind of balance that because we want to add all this new cool stuff, but when people are playing the game, we also want them to be able to encounter like the old familiar stuff. So this balancing act is really hard. So as designers and developers, when we test the stuff we built, how do we know if it's any good, right? How do we know if it's better? So we've needed a lot of help, and we've definitely gotten it. So we've been shipping snapshots, betas every week, and the people have been playtesting and giving us feedback, and it's just been wonderful. It feels kind of like they're colleagues helping us to build this great game.
That's amazing, and you have an amazing example of someone who took a lot of time giving.
Yes.
notes.
Yeah. For example, a player tweeted at me this wonderful big picture showing across different snapshots in the same location what changed across different snapshots and offered some opinions on that and some feedback. And this kind of stuff takes a lot of time to do. It's research that the users are doing for us, and we get a lot of this stuff, and it just saves time, and that's time that we can use, of course, to make the game better.
That's so amazing.
Yeah, it truly is. And I mean, this is like the biggest update we've ever done, and we couldn't have done it without a community.
Oh, that's incredible. And I know you were kind of nervous when you decided to split the update and tell everyone about that.
Yes, I mean it's a very big decision, and we took it together as a team. But yes, when it was time to announce it, it was quite scary. But we thought the best thing is just to be transparent, because as we know, Minecraft is crafted together with the community, and then it's good to be as honest as we possibly can. And then when we did announce it, everyone was just so caring and understanding, and it shows we have the most beautiful community. So yeah, thank you.
We absolutely do.
And it was so nice as a team to be able to not rush it, since this change is so big, to be able to do it properly and take the time and really do it well. So we're super thankful that we got such strong support for it.
That's awesome. And I mean, sometimes during the development process, things change and you just...
Yeah, we do. So we have been working quite a lot on the Deep Dark, the Warden, and the Sculk Sensor, and we're so excited about this, and we know everyone is. And so it got a bit bigger because we really want to do this right and do it with super high quality. But that's also the reason that we moved it to the next update.
And we're going to talk about the next update at the end of the show, right?
So we're going to show both some new things from the Deep Dark and some other new things, so that's exciting.
So we'll move the Deep Dark feature set into the next update, which will be after Caves and Cliffs Part 2, and we're going to look at that later in the show. You're going to get to see some really cool stuff from Brandon. Now, Henrik and Agnes, you two are working with an awesome team of developers, and this was quite a technical challenge, so we have an inside look at sort of a lot that went into Caves and Cliffs Part 2.
Yep, let's watch it.
No, I think it's just creating a game. I want to make people happy. In the new update, I've been primarily focusing on creating the mountains.
There's artists, sound, and so on. So yeah, it's been so good.
It's good when you get a...
Qual é o outro
Is all of
the wonderful colleagues that I get to work with. They really inspire me, teach me, and motivate me to be a better versions of myself every day.
We put in a lot of time and effort into this update, and I hope that it will inspire and excite our community.
It feels like it's a whole new game.
Eu pedi, não falou ainda.
And now we've been working on Caves like this part 2, it's been so beautiful to see how everyone collaborated, like all the different roles, like Bedrock developers, Java developers, designers, artists, sound, and so on. So yeah, it's been so good.
Because when you get a diverse group of people together in a room like that, even if it's a digital room, I guess, then, and all focus on one thing like this, it feels like there's no problem you can't solve.
That's amazing. And then you add our community, they're doing bug tracking, they're just everywhere giving us notes and feedback and telling us what's working, so you add that to an amazing team, and it's really incredible.
We really want actually to highlight everyone that helps us with the public bug tracker we have. So many players report bugs, and then we also have the moderators and helpers, and they help us so much with like categorizing, finding duplicates, asking for additional information, and it's extraordinarily helpful.
We have a really amazing community. Now, you two have been, and actually the whole team has been just kind of sharing images and feeds as you're finding things, and you put together some really awesome worlds for us to look at.
Acho que isso aqui é a Deep Dark, Caverna Escura. Caverna da Escuridão Profunda. Eu não sei se vai ter o Mob Warden, aí vão anunciar o Mob Warden ainda. Se vai ter o Mob Warden, o jeito dele. Ainda não vi. Ele tá na live de Minecraft. Como assim, mano? Nossa, as montanhas, rapaziada. Caraca. Eu tô na sua. Ah, tá. Olha isso, geração de mundo, rapaziada. Tô louco pra chegar essa atualização que vai vir Mobile World. E a outra atualização para o 19 que não foi anunciada. Eu sou... Peraí, calma aí. Eu sou ele em outra conta. Caraca. Peraí, é? Eu não entendi não, mas... Beleza, sou bom. Ah não, mas pelo amor de Deus.
Wow! They're beautiful!
Não, eu vi isso, mano.
Yeah, what's interesting about this is when you look at that video, like initially the plan was just big mountains and natural looking cool mountains and caves, but as we started working on it, the scope kind of grew because we realized that we need to change all the terrain to make this all fit together. But once we started seeing that work, and it was so fun to see how the team started realizing that we're really onto something, this is going to be great. Seeing that inspiration spread and then also spread out to our community through the snapshots has been really fun.
Yeah, no, we have been playtesting a lot and we couldn't stop playing. We found so many cool places and it's so inspiring, and that's what we want to do with Minecraft. We want to inspire everyone to play Minecraft in their own way, and like we really feel that this new world generation inspires like going on adventure, building, telling stories. So it's very exciting.
That's amazing. And I mean, so you make all these changes, but then obviously we have so many players who've been playing for so long. I mean, the two of you have worlds that are like 10 years old, and I just love the approach of keeping everything really safe for players who have existing worlds.
It's very important for us to be respectful to players' worlds. Like Minecraft should be a game you can trust, because if you know that it works and it will work for many, many years, then you can spend like a lot of love and time on your Minecraft world. So in Caves Part 2, we have actually done two things mainly to make sure that everything works well, and the first thing is blending. So as you can see in the picture here,
acho que isso aqui é 1.17 e 1.18, rapaziada. Ou acho que é erros aí.
But now, with blending, it's actually all smooth and
Acho que
pretty.
estão dizendo dos
Beautiful. That makes a
erros.
huge difference. And Henrik, I know the other part you want to show us with your own world.
Yeah, so what happens if you open your old world with a new version of Minecraft, and I took a look at what happens in my old world, which I've had for like 10 years playing with friends and family, and let's take a look. So there it is, all the old stuff we built 10 years ago, but that's what happens when you open the world in 1.18, so it basically generates new caves beneath the old areas, and the idea is to create the illusion that was there the whole time. We just didn't go there until now, and wow, look what I found.
Don't look, Henrik. There's so many spoilers there under your world.
I was squinting, okay?
Okay, good.
That's like first thing I'm gonna do when I update is just like digging straight up. Well, not straight down actually. I'm gonna see what's under my base.
That's so cool. I just love that it adds so much to the existing worlds that our players have, and so you're keeping them safe and adding on to it.
And that's also an important thing. We don't want to force players to have to pick between just the new or just the old. So we want them to be able to experience both things in the same world.
That's amazing. Throughout the show, we're going to have creator questions, and you two get to have the first one.
Será que já iniciaram? Eu acho que não.
and Bedrock get part 2 at the same time.
Yes, the plan is to release this on Java and Bedrock at the same time.
Mano, vamos ver
and also
aqui.
to ship it with what we call
Qual
seed
é,
parity.
mano?
And that's what does that mean? So
Que acho
seed
que
is
cadê a
this name for the magic number that is used to determine how your whole world looks like. So every world is unique,
Senhor
it's
ainda,
different by the seed.
rapaziada.
And when you create a new world, it gets a randomly generated seed. But if you dig that seed up, if you really like what you see, you're like, wow, this world is wonderful, I want to share it with my friends. You can dig up that number and share it with others. And then if they open a new world with that seed, they'll see the same thing.
Experiência, opa, Vinícius 3 já lançou, mas ainda não vou aceitar, rapaziada. Davi Game vai lançar já já, rapaziada. Aqui é a Java, peraí, rapaziada. A diferença da Java, peraí, tá, beleza, tá. Java a Bedrock. Eu tô tentando fazer a mesma experiência de mundo, tá ligado? Olha, como tem diferença ali. Ó, essa aqui é a Java e essa ali é a Bedrock. Tem diferença, ó, tô vendo diferença ali.
It's really amazing. I mean, when you find these amazing, epic things in Caves and Cliffs Part 2, you obviously want to be able to share them. So seed parity is huge. I think everyone's going to be so excited about it.
So we're not 100% there yet, but close. It's very similar. Details will be different. But
seed almost parity.
Seed almost parity.
That's what I'm going to call it. So I know everyone is anxiously, including myself, waiting for this update. When do we get it?
So it's actually almost done. So we're gonna release it in a month or two.
That is amazing. Thank you so much, Agnes and Henrik.
Thank you.
Caves and Cliffs Part 2 will be coming to a screen near you in 1 to 2 months. And speaking of screens, soon there will be another place to play Minecraft. On November 2nd, Minecraft comes to Xbox Game Pass for PC.
Minecraft. It's a game all about togetherness and teamwork. Let's take a look at some of Minecraft's most terrific teams. Zombies and the Drowned. Maybe not the best example. Let's try another. Cobblestone and Mossy Cobblestone. A relationship that's truly rock solid. Oh dear. How about Steve and Creeper? Okay, maybe not Steve and Creeper. Not them. Not them either. That's got to hurt. You realize this is going out live, right? If we don't find a great example of Minecraft togetherness soon... What's that, Goat? You got the best example of togetherness yet? Okay, this better be good. Minecraft Bedrock Edition and Minecraft Java Edition. Finally, coming together for... No, that's not right. Absolutely not. That's the ticket. Minecraft Bedrock Edition and Minecraft Java Edition are coming to Xbox Game Pass for PC. We debated which edition to add to the service and decided why not add both. That means Game Pass for PC will be the only way to get Bedrock and Java. Convenient. Perhaps a little too convenient. In any case, starting in November, you can play the original Blockbuster, its crossplay supporting Cousin, and a cartload of other games on Game Pass for PC. Excellent point, Goat. Game Pass does have PC games. And personally, I can't wait to play those PC games with my two best friends. Sweet smell of togetherness.
Bedrock Java Edition no Game Pass, rapaziada. Nossa. Tá, Minecraft Live, modo bot. Tá vendo?
Hello, Minecrafters of the world. I'm Boo-Booey, and I'm back yet again to help guide you through this year's incredibly important and potentially life-altering vote. Remember the Phantom? For an amazing mob that will be added to Minecraft. For those of you who haven't been a part of Minecraft Live before, here's how it works. Our developers came up with 3 different mobs that they think could potentially be a great addition to Minecraft for a variety of reasons. But you, the community of Minecraft players around the world, get to decide which one gets further developed and brought into the game in a future update, and which ones will live on only in our hearts as what could have been. Like you, little baby. I'll never forget you. Moving on. The actual winner of last year's intense mob vote was none other than the Glow Squid. If you haven't run into these majestic creatures swimming around under the stars on a clear night, you are really missing out. But that was last year, and this is now. So here's what you need to do. We have 3 mobs for you to choose from, and there will be 2 rounds of voting. The first round, of course, will include all 3 mobs, but one will get voted out. In the second round, there will only be the 2 remaining mobs, then just one winner in the end. As in previous years, the vote will happen on Twitter. So if you don't already have an account, you'll need to quickly make one. And if you do have an account, make sure you're logged in. Then when I tell you it's time to vote, go to the Minecraft Twitter account and check out the live voting poll with all 3 mob options. Pick the one you want to see added to Minecraft and click to cast your vote. That's it. It's like super easy. Well, the clicking part is easy. The choosing part, considerably more difficult. Now that you know what to do, let's go over your options. And who better to talk about our 3 potential new mobs than someone who is tiny in size, but never in heart. The one, the only, Tiny Jens. Hey, Tiny Jens. So, can you help by telling our... Oh.
What? I can't hear you. Hold on.
Oh.
I'll come up to the surface.
Okay. We'll just wait.
What's up?
Can you hear me now?
What? I still can't hear you. Hold on. So impatient.
Ooh. A little testing.
Just phew.
Oh, Tiny Jens, you made it. Can you tell our viewers all about this year's mobs?
I'm actually very busy. I lost Tiny Agnes again. I had retraced my steps, and now I have to go all the way back down there.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
But don't worry. I know someone who can fill in for me.
Great. Thanks. Oh, okay. Bye, Tiny Jens. Jens, you're here.
Hi, Bo.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome.
Thank you.
I guess Tiny Jens sent you while he looks for Tiny Agnes once again.
Exactly. It's a tough job.
It really is.
Yes.
Well, since you're here, can you please tell everyone all about this year's mobs?
Absolutely. So, as you already mentioned, the team came up with 3 lovely creatures that we believe that players will enjoy interacting with. And they are the Glare, the Lay, and the Copper.
Those all sound really cool.
And to begin with, we have the Glare, which is a creature that flies around and doesn't really like dark areas, because it knows that in dark areas there might be monsters spawn.
Yes.
So naturally it goes to those areas and gets really grumpy about it. And that is to bring that player's attention so that the problem can be fixed.
Okay.
And we are thinking about ideas that in certain circumstances the Glare may even help you light up these areas to solve your monster spawning problems.
The Glare sounds amazing. I'm ready to vote Glare now.
Yes, but then we have the LA, which is also a flying, lovely creature that loves music and
who doesn't?
Nice sounds. And if you give it an item, it will start looking for similar items lying around and bring them to you.
Okay.
And if you also play on a note block, it will drop the items on that location instead.
That's useful.
Yes, and we imagine that players can maybe use this to make the LA help you with